Ma Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia.
Ena kani subi mra shebe dwani Honorable Eugene Boachi entry HSep. Ewura ma ejina pre Franka Crawford dibre NPP amayoko mu nyina ehu se. Dibre no mokope no ayo obi a owo ni swade hunu no betumi akandini papa ama mayoko no ene Ghana nyina enye atendidie akansie no omokro.
Swami Emra shebe dwani ye lawyer John Dako no so wakoma Swami Blind Union. Case white case na ya omude nantino mako aduanan asanso de immune booster products no so de ma enkwada a omuhia special need won mpesu aso akoye omunyina sa adoye
awia nsam bi ka won mo ho na sam fafalas no kwaje abo akekere ne kusu dia me enso be setem de asom ho asomfa wote enkan ye me mrantie nua ba maame efomwa kafena mene
ajwa nyako apron
trake wan ejina so aba
Sikka FM trake wan yani akro
Sikka FM 89.5 yes suma santi Sikka FM 89.5 yes suma santimai
yes suma santimani Ghana ma ye wiase nyina kan wa fei ye wura esomne mo ankasa Ghana Pani John Dramani Mahama ne hokafo Ghana ba pani ma Melodina Mahama ne mpanifo hudu bia so afa o he dwode hu nsam so eka ho wo nyina da e wo beji sisi a China ho kago omukrom ho no mo ya chese wo mo leadership conference e ho na yerika bo mama ne se enye conference ne nko a enti na mampani akọ conference ne obedi mu ntintima wakasa wase bebre mi abobi a kire wa enu achi nkomodidi ahudo bebre ne dwumadi ahudo bebre ka ho ya wo bedie ansa enu waba e ka kira mo se conference ni mo no wo be ya China mampani sen jempen no ne na abobo nkomo no ne na bobi na wei efa adwadie ho Ghana ene China mani mienu adwadie ayonkofa ye da wo no ntame ho nkomo ena mampani John Dramani Mahama ene ni nuazen jempen akwa akoboyi na de akodro nyina ene se amani mienu atiase asensa ntiase apam se sa China anwode niema eba onu no eba bedi dwa ha sa Ghana na ekwakwodi gya ewo China obi eni ho ma wode tabo beto ne nua etiri so na we di 15% akwayiri ne nua kom na we so di 20% akwayiri ne nua kom afa na adwade hu nsema ya baso se da bi aman mienu se sei no wo mo atiase ya wo ma akọbenkrom se anya de so obi a ekodi dwa ewo ne nua krom a wode tabo ebeto adwadonde a wode kro so anase adwade a wo kwa akodie no eso Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama nsami body to dwa wo leadership conference ya ekwoso wo Beijing China numu na wo kire se no entiase apama oman Ghana and China asensan eno.
Between 2020 and 2024, China's exports to Ghana rose by nearly 46%, while Ghana's exports to China increased by over 11%. China's decision to grant zero tariff access to Ghanaian and African products signals the confidence in our partnership. It opens vast new markets for Ghanaian exporters, agro-processors, and manufacturers. And I'm happy to inform you that we reached agreement in principle, and we have targeted the end of October to be able to sign off on the zero tariff principle. I wish to commend the government of China for this act of solidarity. We are all aware that the multilateral rules-based trading system is being upended by unilateral slapping of tariffs on different countries. This is the time for us to solidarize and to come together, and this initiative by China is very timely.
Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama.
Honorable Samuel Okuja to Black Kwaso company for our Moka Mampani ho China ho business summit no koso no. Now one also edia to dra akachre wo mu kura sika businessman wo China wo ye investors se wo hwe na wo fa wo mani enhwe Ghana ha sei na wo so emra ne ye meka mom anya dwuma efeska mehwe my name na Honorable Samuel Okuja to Black we en wo ka kire mo se o so mo bo se Ghana ha wo mo ba no o mani enyo omontonto na Ghana de ye boy mrane se ye ne ye gateway to Africa nipa wa ha de nipa pa ye gi ahoho ye nima hoho ya nkasa se China fo ne do musika ba be hye mai mu a ba boa ye pa o muso benya so fa so to ando so wosro mu nyina se afia ye besimu 2026 no o hye ne mu se China investors nyina do o mani be hwe ha no o muso so abeboa ama Ghana so tumpo o wie no say Mampanyi John Dramani Mahama mamu so de obebo mu investment ne ho ban o investment ne afa san kpoka ya ko ne basa o mu ye adwuma so benya faso no man ne so enya emfaso. Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa.
And when you talk to all Africans, they will tell you there is only one door to Africa. The gateway to Africa is Ghana. So in the people-to-people exchange, business-to-business exchange for 2026, you must all begin in the Republic of Ghana. We are proud to note that China remains Ghana's #1 trading partner, trade volumes of $11.8 billion. And since the first contract was signed between the government of Ghana and the Chinese company in 1983, Chinese companies have not regretted. And our relations have deepened, have flourished, and you can be assured that President Mahama will protect your investments. Ghanaian law will protect your investments, and the Ghanaian people will welcome you to our beautiful republic, the headquarters of Pan-Africanism and the most warm and embracing nation you can find anywhere in the world.
Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa.
Yantaka sebane so na me kom pomre hu nsem emo. Pomre so afo Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando se hwidwabo so mra hye bedwani enra. Oba nsantwefo hyemu na wode atu dwase. Alasefo a ewo fia ye ma wo mo financial clearance ananu wo mo kokko ban teso kokko kire aban no mo kom anto mo yem essence finance ministry no ama financial clearance a wo mo health ministry no ba be fa wonum na fe wo mo so wo mo ayi wo mo service ayentua wo mo kanyina aban no ba betu essence sika abasika ofia akwada nsu ezu mo kokko mo bontwom ye betu mo kasisi a enche bia no adi sabi batu dwa and yes nurse fom trimo am de sameka nana sanso musika akam nyina ba beba aban ka de yesi woni ni remfi o yentwam che prode bro otua enti aba ni say ya mo mani age a na nai ana mra sha badwa mo dom kuma ne so ba bonte aba che say Kwabena Minta Akando ne ntrode che se wa hye da ba hu mframa bia mokowom anu ode agu anesifo ya ni so ni a doctor fo junior doctor si na midwife ode agu o mani so munim se Kwabena Minta Akando abasa futu agu mani so ana asam nya sa da ti ohwe ensimo abeto aye nyina wo boa ma ban ne nya hwe abandada na ye hyehye de to hompo ansa na wo kwesan se sa woni ana no omkokoye kwa demonstrate ya wo ban teso kokko kire abai omo financial clearance no abandada no kura na de ma wo mo ya December 31 2024 enewuye no sa abire no kura na ewu no kura na aban na ye hyehye se financial clearance aba ya yede ba for anas for 15,000 adwumam enti abandada na ekro no na be se 8,000 podie almost start adwuma deda na mo clearance na ewuo enso ahu sika ne de ewo ho ya na yede ba betua wo mo ka enti na ho hyehye aguso a ekoso ntidom dom kuma ne kan se sika no aba no a yede ba betua na asefo no kan wo hu aban yo ati akodwa so wo mo ho bra bia bandada ne hyehye a no mu di so nti ase de wo mo de ba beju wo ho safo hini bi bebo wo safo hini se de aso mo no mo ye wa bra na clearance no ewo ho no mo de da enti ede na Kwabena Minta Akando abeka de akire anesefo im na wokɔ ɛyɛ mirahe bedwamu a abedwaku a wɔmo ɛka empomode ho nsɛm no ranking member no ayɛ figyase asɔkɔre mirahe bedwani Dr. Nana Ayiw Efriye enti
This clearance expired on the 31st by item 7. As you read, it said, please note that this financial clearance expires on the 31st of December 2024 and cannot be used thereafter. Now, in normal public administration and civil service of this country, financial clearances expire. Even under this government, they will have financial clearances expire and they will go for extension. It is a normal practice in the system. It's no news. But you could only use it when you go for an extension for the Ministry of Finance. So, why didn't government see the need? Money was allocated for 15,000. You came in 7,000 or almost 8,000 had started. The remaining were employed by Ghana Health Service, albeit they were late, but they were at post. You didn't see the need to tell the institutions to reject them. Neither did the institutions write to you to reject them. What it meant was that they filled the gap and they were needed to be at post. So the institution used them. Except for political reasons. They did not extend this for political reasons. And then 10 months down, they faced an embarrassment where the students or the staff went on a public agitation, demonstration, to draw your mind to this clearance and the need for extension. Embarrassing enough, you are saying that you've taken it to cabinet for an approval. What sort of cabinet do you have to take for an approval when you have a clearance already? You're throwing that in the eyes of the people. So government created a mess and they've seen 10 months is caught up on them and they are fixing it. And that's when you take political decisions. You see, the minority, we are a reasonable minority. If you remember when the nurses went on strike, the leader is here, the guidance of the leadership and the committee, we resolved that it was too early for us to support a cause, and maybe they may have to be reasonable to government. And that was because government is continuum. Regardless of the clearance they had, all this payment dates was approved in the last year. Understand government a bit and then be merciful. Go back to work and negotiate with government. The minority was so reasonable, and then the nurses saw the need to go back to work. So this is a reasonable minority. We've given you the opportunity as a government to find your feet in the first year as much as you can. And we have become so not too political with health. But you are dragging us in. It's the same thing that you did. You were so political. In 2020, the nurses went on strike for 3 weeks. Then in opposition, the NDC supported them that you should stay in opposition. They should learn from the minority. Our position in this year has been that it is too early. So we extended the goodwill, not because of the NDC government, but for the Ghanaian.
Dr. Nana Efriye na yatin nkan futuro no mabeto egunkofo ani.
Ye ko no abo sai chei mensa bonsu kane so amema hyebedwane ma hyebedwe fi so kane no na wo ye dobkese no ba no dani wo say MPP delegates was so munyina to abano na wo mo san eyi kane vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia na wo kura franka no ede ema MPP amanyoko no say wo se Dr. Baumia de ba nimdia owo bi mane buso wabobe wo nimdia na so wono pe ene obi otu omo prefer nim nyina wo dem free se wo no said ya mamra 1992 constitution penifo no mo ani so ade hu de chroye no Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia pep ene ono so wo sa ani so ade hu na bia a obetumi ahye ade agye adwuma amagana akọ nenem yenti ono abose chei mensa bonsu
no constitution o share the preamble of the 1992 constitution e kan ma me nsende say the man say won sa aban no say anyi bi nutimi deliver nema me nsa say governor na also dey ban also deliver nema me nsa why e be kan ye say obe deepen the liberties of Ghana o dey emra be ye adwuma mo bi enya na fa hu dey enya na hoto and the person we ye na wetimi ye e deepen the liberties of Ghana. That is the rule of law. The person you know was say equal opportunities for all the citizens. Equal opportunities in the man rolling cover so baby o many do no say woman kwani mu ntimi enye dibre papa ndi man rolling cover free compulsory universal basic education by for by no be shi mu kena say FQ no yenfa capitation granting yenfa school feeding enka ho yenfa say omo nkura no kuskua baby abas FBA no for bas yemo entre mu equal opportunities in the mark of 4 years. Okofa free maternal health care by na ko pa life insurance buy say the would feel so o yare da ho mu no o ni bia no ama won di anka se men ko fa akufo do buy was me free in your high abeka ho ko be be edro no anu manim no ntimi fancy elementary school nko na basic school nko yan fan ko senior high that's why akufo do that this akufo do sa ko fa agenda 111 buy say this bia ya fa hospital kesi nko one day say one factory no ka equal opportunities ni bi no but what the man ma I was to deliver and say the prosperity be bring man no and move for the citizens of this country omunya prosperity ombenya impunto man no impunto no asane amanfo no omamufo no nyina no omunya impunto mo brabo o ye sa na ma no dia na o ma mo be no e be de hu say we de betimaye me de me hwe o me an vision eni so de hu na o de acho man no say me de say na me gina ma election sa o ma o chere ni vision o election ni mu de bia kasa o kasa utie na o hu say pe na me so de hu kasa ne hu na dream the manifesto the manifesto we are looking at the competence level of Nipana Obana. The competence is unavailable. The competence level, renowned economy. If you watch running, if you watch vice president, watching a cabinet, and the contribution. President sending from the club on thing. I would see the contribution cabinet. We think that Papa or deep knowledge, experience no, or no one can with deep knowledge. Or never be brave. Because some no idea, and if you need to, when you did nothing on one.
And can majority leader Swami, Swami MP. Honorable Sir Chairman Sabosu, no be Muno, delegates Matthew, and the Kudeti or someone to Abano, Emma Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baomi.
Yeraswa NPP amanyokono emo ene woma batwa ebeba so nyankopon ye adoma afia ye besimi opepon boso me na taso aduasa ba ko agya ewura no num na ye gina wom ye om campaign a wom kire boso wo hoyi na campaign ni mu ane kasa twetwe de bi kwaso pa 12 sins of Brana Champion 10 sins of honey, 33 sins of Asumesi, Sankwa, and one more the campaign, no more Chereboswa, via Comyampuni, and at the Muyam Hui, and na. Eh, can it be Rahebeni? One rabu Uji Bachi entry, say. Here or catch a ura numina agina ewo, a Franca Crawford Dibre, about 20 mono, essay when people mono say. A campaign wo mo ye no enye wa no ya ano ya campaign no ya kan sie na muko hwan etumi di atam hwan etumi kasa na twi obi na ye ne ya enye no ne ye ka de na no ya kan sie nye no na moko eya kan sie a o de na di a chese wo rida wo ye kandini papa amanyokuo ne ye de ma obetumi adi animu Ghana kakraka ye de ma obetumi adi animu Ubetime a leader magana for who say amampania ba na sumasi dear where can the papa to say the eba mampania that for ye ko bidin e ko ma sem to say papa ko for say man for kana asemi won so ba sa ye be hunu wo hu ana uye can the nia wo bai wo vision wo dwene he kan metre for nyum wo dwene he kan wo vision ade mama nyoko ne Ghana sansa nyama nyoko ne nko asa ubekura franka no atana ba bi de kwai na mo ubekura franka akwa pretumi se Ghana fomfo man ni nyina hya wonsa wo ya akro wo aniswade hu de mo man na eno ho akansie na mo kro enti wo bi wo yo campaign na wo da wodi swade hu de check delegate ni say me ba say ni meye ama amanyoko no delegate no afa Ghana nyina so nyame ya dom na kokromoti ya de se de mawa Ghana nyina so say en meye no ni swade hu akese say ena me wode mo man sanse wu mo hawa pempem ye so nya asam keto a bebrebe so otwe hunyi ena galam se na unemployment na ehonkro ne ba bebre every sector ba bia pro entu ya kandini abetumi aba bebo man na enu na moko amonko kana enya no ya na hwana na no ya na hwana betumi atwuo ya ko na asomachi 10 cents na we 12 cents ehun hia so bi mra shebadwani onobu yuji bwache entry
Yeah, about a country. The president will be a check-out. Every quarter, for not first one, will be a second round. If yes, they call Legon 1990, 2007. This is now set will be the Kokasa. That's the other way. Somehow, what cheat for a couple of one, and I can't share no. You better put on a support. Give us a idea back. Will be our quite support to be. But the 80% back. That will social media so I can't no come. Okay, because in go put a plan, the baby leaders, it have one, about the ministers, disease, managing director so one to be in the power man na say ye form money super one and it's go go the best thing the Saturday night cost no munyai especially on Twitter and more Facebook no where the internet doesn't forget munyai anyway here no because somebody we are in Yankabu no ama abeg America. A divided MPP is a defeated MPP. A united MPP is an unstoppable MPP. The Kabumuni here. The Kabumuna, we call it a flag bearer, would be the president. That is the representative. Ubia sounds to benefit. Ubia organizer, or who to be a friend regional commander, look at the MPP organizer. Ubichi organizer or war at the East. Offer a division commander or catches the MP organizer. Ubichi. And then we position one of the work the activity. It's not contest here about embassy. It's about vision, it's about values, it's about leadership. It's not about insult. And whoever emerges out of this contest as the winner, we want to find a king, not a battlefield. As a banner, me I club of say to me. You have to be the patan to what we didn't do that. So you never to hopeful. You know, every people was sent to you weekend is work. Will be any sent. I want to be Japan one day, Egyptian one day, Korea Japan one day, Korea Japan one day. Let me be fast. But the other can be for your trouble for your trouble for one. Any only open or yet your man. Don't want to be a church tournament. Maybe Anna, to the 1st January, a child was only and somebody may do. Yeah, your partner will eat your sepulchre. So I'm not as the cost around, so I'm not still probably more because the common enemy is the enemy.
Annie! Sir, can I man yourself and come town from one enemy, Elise, for the mom which I am whom you do, if you about Gumudia. Which I take Maria, only in Nambia. Oh, ain't it the Moye dear? Honorable Yuji, and she's a Munya.
Yeah, of course, I'm MP or the Honorable John Darko. Now, one also or say the important hot dear. Obia than a coma so dear, Nanso so. Ye you are my sabi or my dear when you peduani no. Omi acrophobia wonu omo ho agro na won si omo efom eno nti wo de white case de ye nuano ma sabi o mani afra no omo de ehwekwan no wo de makomako 40 akwa swami blind unions ene afei immune booster products eno so gugu box mbebre o de ama emofra omo so ehia special needs won patam ho o de akọ ma omo so omo nye na etu mu omo ma setena mo so enyejo assembly ho so municipal assembly ho ho no koye sa presentation ni eno wieye odesem kakra etudwa
enuanuma omo sabe omo edi dem kakra we nipa sonko a ohia nyina ye mo asonko aninti edebetu mani se omo eku a omo ha na omo ni akiti ama omo twakwa omo ko bia omo bre ano ena kama kuma na me ma jeni beto sa vikings ni bi abro na abro mu ama omo nantie ewo ye persuasion no aye mre kakra ebise obia onim sedie vikings no si adwuma bia ohu se obia kura bia driver new crowd to ne boase obi ride motorbike out to ne boase yenya na ohu obi kura vikings na nje se ni pakro no sebe neni asaya o se ohwe na bo no ba na yeme no kamera ko se safo no ya na yeme ni nku na twetwe mu nsema esiye sika yemfa ma yinuanu ma sebe mu ho edidem kakra no na omo no edi eyo mu budget omo no edi ade a free next year committee report ni bisi be hu biem obabi a obi biara ababa sa committee no so a district bi ebe say disability fund wa misappropriate and that's why misapply no parliament you know be decided them last year. What do we do? We refer you to the appropriate state agencies, police and the Attorney General's department. We share the percentage of funds I see at the moment in the grand scheme of things. You better see sha. Was there no bad number san akodi account.
Eni eti ye so amemra shebedwane Honorable John Darko no achi and a chairman at the Maswami Blind Union or Rabuachi Yadom so chere said you many a son among ya Honorable to a day abomwe.
Oh, mamma, I'm sure letter command say, me members on here white king. Na Yamiado Mene or Tabre, Makuma 40 pieces. Inti Asidan Kumano, Yamisha, na Konya Bamina, Inquimano. challenges in the doors because I disability fund ska banded by near which let us say upibia let no better one so many years and I mean time ko no mo from kura so mo bia mo bi no na bia 1000 yama wa 2002 2005 the one yakasi kura bia if akwa yare bia wodi hospital base abeni ayi kura no 2000 so what do you want to say September ending yako regional meeting yako yakura na yachaba no e de ayi the whole Ghana this city bia common fund this year aba jisika aba ni sika ketwa and so who video this can here sisi am sika na sa maybe say many fair and na American 27 good years in that time after me 28 and many share fair so by impromptu Abraham ni na mo so me kofu bia na me am ye madwuma kama so ti e basa na wasetema ye abusia wudam kura no ye dwene abusia ho kura na wo ni faso ti ye ntro
ene ati chairman de maso am blind union Rabuachi Iyadom
Yanto akasebo no so ene edi kan abomama ne yedida se arahosama esie ewo ketekrache ene se subonto amuni ama enipa be se edunum afemo atoa nanom ewo ensiedo no chese subonto no enipa no omote so ayaduonu na yo 24 na womo eteso nse na bebo mama ne se maritime authority for ene bambo adwuma ku ahodo eka ho ene ho nadmo for akohoro mo mokwa ehwehwemu ntomo hwehwemu no ena ababeto dwase bonto no na enipa aduonu 924 ena na womo eteso ana akoda wadi emfinhia dubako ena na wotwi wo ma ade no komuni ya ama ede arahosem aban oti regional minister Honorable John Kojo Japan wono na de aba beto dwase di nkan na aba beto dwase enipa dunum na atoa nananom ewo ensere sei wo chese babia koduru nse nipa ba ko wa kaunti nipa dum tia na sa arahosem no omafamo atoa nananom ewo ensere nti se de so aforo e kire nsem ni mo.
I'm not surprised about it because child labor is serious in on the lake. Child labor is very serious on the lake. People on the lake and we've tried to handle that one. We have taken most of them to court. They are in court, and when you take them to court, they complain. They don't see why you are taking them to court because they are using their children, and they don't understand. So I will not be surprised if the person is 11 years. Because as soon as you get to the age of 9, you should be able to handle a boat, so far as those who are concerned, the fishermen.
And I say, Oti Mantem Swafo Honorable John Kojo Japan. Kasiabonesi. Name of the Church of Pentecost, New Tafo District, MK Yabwa Memorial Temple, Yababedi National Youth Week. Na Semteya Edaso, unleashed to go and tell, ye appear nam yesosianko, Nianko Kaya Kwaka Yesu Christo, Wasam, Yakodini Wada says one unqua, any we are sergeant Quanqua, any or Quankra, Yefaso Edru Ahimema Semte, ye a free a year, a mature senpai, a tear you know what change chimoa, a year. Edun woche de kopem na dio no eso na adwumadie no aye na wotwe mu a ene ye de asi won ma ye de ye na ebefrase adwoda 20th to 26 October 26 no kwasiada ene adwumadie ni nyina empompon so na dan biara da eso de ye be ye kwasiada ebe ya ye de nsankuni menta ebe fa krom na ya padwumadie no ho entoma twiso a ni nyina mu ne kanyame asem ede efemwa na adwoda no na chese dwumadie ne ya pa ho ntoma bie so kakraka brada no aye enkyerɛkyerɛ ya efa ekwan bɛ ne befa so asimonte so na yakwakoka Yesu Kristo ho asem ede ho ade ne ho adanse ebenada no so saa asem kyerɛ so aye arise and shine to fulfill your calling eno bekoso ewo MK yobo aso dem ho no ma elder entwedia na ebe kyerɛkyerɛ yen na fei ya wada no aye street evangelism ye Simonten so mia ntworo ne ntwea so ne kita placards tre Yesu ho asam de aguso de board dawuro eno so ebekoso sa na prayer walk so beba so eye ne memenda so na prayer walk no ebeba so kwasi ada no ane dwumade ne nyina pompon so a ye de ba na wie ye to nsafro bibia titru ane mabunu no se obi a emfa ne ho enjimu bi wo de bra besra ye keke kura wa so dem ho ne nyina da ye ma Yesu Christo so and say go and tell National Youth Week Church of Pentecost and ye de ebre wo ye kase boy de esi na emu na asia no ye de ma newsroom adwumayefo nyina Kwame Foriabo agye wo ho na ne ye bo a enso eka ho madam sewa ampafo ye semfo Falasan o koji abo na ye technician ye da di botu de kimbotu na chinchin fruma nyina asom ye awie ya kenkan fo ye me brantie nua ba ma me efomwa kafena mene
ajwa nyako abrono.
Happy birthday to Ma Georgina Terry.